Hey, Raccoon. Who are you? Who are you? I got things right here just for you. I got things just for you. I got some special things just for you. I got special things right here just for that raccoon. I got special things right here for that raccoon. That raccoon there, he'll probably walk off a little bit. I got things right here. Come here. 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 Guess what I got right here? I picked on your toe that time, and you did the thing right there. I touched you on your brain. I touch you on your nose. I touch you on your nose. I touch you all around your nose. Touch, 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 touch. Don't bite me. I touched that raccoon right there. I touched that raccoon right there. I touched him right here. I got this stuff right here too now. If you wanted some of this stuff right here, that raccoon, he get a smorgasbord tonight. He gonna get everything there is in the whole wide world right now. That raccoon right there. Yeah. I'm gonna put some of these marshmallows down right there for you, and the pecans right there for you too. There's that raccoon got marshmallows. That raccoon got pecans. He got chopped pecans right here. That raccoon has a smorgasbord. That raccoon right there has a smorgasbord. He has stuff, that raccoon. He loves stuff. That's his favorite thing, stuff. That raccoon right there. He's right there too. That raccoon's right there. He's so nice. He's so nice right there. I put my finger right down here. You ain't gonna bite me, are you? I got my finger right down there by your mouth now. You ain't gonna bite me, are you? That raccoon, he'll bite you. He'll bite you. That raccoon, he'll bite you if you ain't careful right now. He tell you quick like right now. You don't take this out of my finger. Take it out of my finger. Oh, I thought you was gonna bite me that time. I'm sorry. That was my fault, raccoon. My fault. Take it out of my finger. Take it out of my hand right here. Here, raccoon. Here. Here. I did that to your nose. I did that to your nose right there, raccoon. I did that to your nose. Raccoon right there. I put extra stuff down there for you, raccoon. Extra. I got extra stuff down there for that raccoon right there. I put extra stuff down there for that raccoon. That raccoon, he's so nice. Now a while ago, old Broke Jaw and Reverse was up there. Now Broke Jaw, he done bit me 3 times. 3 or 4 times he done bit me. But every time he bites me, he don't break the skin. He bites down hard, but just hard enough it don't break the skin. It feels like a bee stung me or a wasp stung me or something other there. I mean, it hurts a little bit, and it stings for about an hour after he bites me. That raccoon, he'll bite you too. He don't care. That raccoon, he don't care. He'll bite you. Nice raccoon. I put that water right. I put some water right here for him. Somebody told me to put some water closer. That's a nice raccoon right there. He's so double nice. He's a big raccoon too. He's a big raccoon right there. He's such a big raccoon. He's a big boy. That raccoon right there. He's a big boy. Why don't you stop right there and sit down? That raccoon, stop right there and sit down. Well, he didn't bite me that time. Sometimes the raccoons are wild. Sometimes I get nervous whenever I touch them like that. I get scared because all they got to do is snap. They just be right here, just friendly. Then I just do something, whatever. They just snap around, just all of a sudden, just snap, and bite without thinking. I'm very shy, very scared that they gonna just snap around and bite me by accident. And that's what's happened to Broke Jaw. He's bit me, like I say, over 3 times. And when I pick on him, I pick. I'll take my finger and poke on him like this, pick. And sometimes he'll jerk around. I'm afraid he's gonna bite me. But he's pretty good. Like I say, he never broke the skin. He'll just bite down and leave red marks on my hand every time. Well, They ought to be about full, to tell you the truth, because they eat a lot of this here cat food and this here. I don't know if I can do this or not, but they dog biscuits. These are little tiny dog biscuits here. Somebody told me to get dog biscuits, and these are the small dog biscuits. And I put the water right there so they could put them in there. They had the big dog, but they had the great big ones, and I said, no, the raccoons don't want to try all that. You try to bite that, their mouth ain't, I don't know if it's strong as a dog's mouth, but not as big. All right, that was another raccoon. I don't know, but I am tired. I went today and bought about $40 worth of food for the black spot, my cat, and the raccoons. I got enough of food to last them for about a week or two. Oh yeah, the story about me falling out the window, two-story window. Listen. Listen. You hear that? I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was the raccoons, or I could hear a raccoon sound like something screaming and something whining. I'm not sure what all that noise was. But anyway, yeah. I was a small contractor there. I built houses. I built 2 Cracker Barrels. I've built $2 or $3 million houses. One house, I built a $7 million house in Atlanta one time. And but anyway, I had this house that we was building on the river, on the saltwater river, on the creek. And after people would work, they'd build the houses. What I would do is I'd have a punch list. I'd walk around there and write down things that needed to be corrected or needed to be fixed. But one day, this house was a 2-story house, and I didn't want to put a ladder from the ground up to the top to the roof on a 2-story house. I by myself doing this, just looking at the house, seeing what all was wrong with it, you know. And I didn't want to lean the ladder up on a 2-story house, and I wanted to get on the roof before the roofers get on there and put the shingles on the house. So I wanted to get up there, look at all the valleys and the ridges, and make sure everything looked good, make sure the plywood was nailed down real good, and you know, just a visual inspection. If I could find something wrong, you know, fix it, or get somebody to fix it if I couldn't do it myself. But instead of putting a ladder up, I decided what I would do is open the 2nd-story window and just go out the window and step out the window and just go around the edge of the window. But when I stepped out, they didn't nail the tar paper under my foot where there was tar paper under the window. There was a window and had a little roof, you know, with tar paper. But when I stepped on that tar paper, they didn't nail it right. And it slipped out from under my foot. When I fell out the window and I fell down 2 stories. And there was a concrete slab where the porch was going to be, the back porch facing the river. And when I fell, I just took both hands and covered my head up because I didn't want my head to hit the concrete and bust my brain out. But when I fell and landed on my hip and my ribs and all. It cracked 3 or 4 of my ribs. And I landed on my hip and it hurt my hip, messed my hip up some. But I was hurting for 2 or 3 months. About 3 or 4 months after that, I was hurting in pain from cracked ribs and my hip where I fell. But it was my fault because I didn't. That was my job. I was supposed to check that stuff, and I didn't check it before I stepped out. And if I'd have opened the window up like I did and just, looked at the bottom of the window, looked at the where the window and the roof come together, if I'd have paid attention, I'd have noticed they didn't nail it right. And sometimes, you know how people are, they don't do things when you ask them to do it. But I was the boss. I was building the house. It was my responsibility. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened there is I opened the window up. I'm going to step outside and go around. Open the window up and then go around, step around like this. And when I did, I just slipped. My foot slipped and I fell. And it did hurt. It hurt me for 3 or 4 months. But damn mosquito was eating my arm up. That's just a short story right there. And I have fell off of 2-story roofs, off a roof on the ground, but I hit dirt. Hit dirt when I did that. That didn't hurt as bad. But one of my first jobs was the first job I had when I just got out of high school. I was putting roofs on houses. I worked for a roofing company. And my next door neighbor was the sheriff, and right next to the sheriff, this man, his brother had a roofing company, and they worked on mills, and they just worked on all kind of stuff, big projects, sometimes hotels, motels, and work on the Navy base, go over there and work on the base, putting roofs on, but there'd be a 1-story house, and we'd make a bet. The last one down had to buy dinner, and I was just learning, and everybody working on the roof, they wouldn't take a ladder, they just cut edge of the roof, and they'd jump off the roof on the ground. And I'd bought dinner 3 or 4 times there, and I was talking about, no, I can't afford this. And it was back in the late 60s, early 70s, and damn mosquito hurt me. But I learned how to jump off of a roof. I could jump off of a 1-story roof on the ground, it wouldn't hurt. But now, if I jump off of the first step, it breaks every bone that I got. I'm fragile now. Dang it, that mosquito has hurt my arm. But anyway, I'm rambling on now. And one day I'll tell y'all about when I was growing up, when we used to ride horses and play with dynamite. You've seen on the cowboy movies when you ride your horse and you got a stick of red, big old round stick of dynamite. They put fuses in there, and the miners had it now. And I tell you about the story about me and dynamite. That was fun days. That was fun. That was back in late 60s and early 70s too. All right, I'm gonna stop this video. Stop.